Good morning, guys. This is my first time actually recording a video where I have to actually talk, I think, in it. But I was just sitting here being grateful to God for everything He's doing and continue to do in our lives. You wake up in the morning, it's a beautiful sunny day. I'm turning this so you could see outside. I'm sitting right in front of the Wawa, which I do every morning. I get up I normally wake up around 4:30ish and do my morning prayers and read some Quran for a while and then drive to the Wawa and get my coffee, and I sit here and people watch. Usually I head home around 6:30 to get my son ready for school, but today is Sunday, so he's sleeping, and I decided to just sit here. And I was sitting here and I started thinking, you know how you watching people and you get inspired? So this came to my mind. Many years ago, I moved to America. I actually came to America to visit and and just never went back home. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I got married, settled here, and now this is my life. The reason why I'm thinking about this right now is I married an older man, and sometimes people ask me, why did you marry an older man? And I think in America it's like they have this thing when you marry an American man, they always immediately go into the word I was looking for actually is speculation. They speculate. Guys, this is the difference between speaking English or being born and raised into an English speaking country and coming from a different country. I still have these mistakes where I want to say she and I will say he. So excuse me that I was saying she instead of he. Marry a man because you just love him, and that is actually the truth. I met my husband. I was in New York, in Queens. First of all, how I met my husband. My sister and I lived in Queens, and there was a package that she was getting delivered. And I went downstairs to pick up the package, and I met my husband. That's how it happened. So we started talking, and he said he wrote me a note on a piece of paper and told me, if I take you out on a date, I will pay for the date. Would you go out on a date with me? I said, yeah. So he took me out on a date, and I feel like since that day we actually never parted. We just been together always and all the time. Of course, I grew up in Africa. I came to America in 2011. Yeah, so it's different cultures, different backgrounds. Things are different, things are done differently, and and when I met my husband, I was still dealing with more African people than I was dealing with American people, I would say. So I was still stuck in my culture and in my ways, and there are a lot of things I have to actually learn or relearn. But I am very grateful to, when I first got here, I started working with as a CNA, and the company I was working for sent me to a lady in Long Island. I will never forget this woman. This woman taught me everything I know in here. She even taught me how to change my cooking, how to cook. I'm not gonna give her name. I was just about to call her name, but I'm not gonna do that. And she passed 3 weeks after I moved to New Jersey to get married. She passed because she was in her deathbed by the time I was moving here. But she taught me everything I know, and she helped me a lot. I feel like I became a different person when I met that lady. She changed my life forever. And yeah, And I have sometimes some people tell you, well, being married to another man, you gotta know that there is something. I was actually chatting with a very good friend of mine at work, and he said, yeah, being, because she's also married to someone older, and we were talking, and she's like, yeah, being married to older people, you also have to know in mind that they might die before you. Then I laugh, because being a Muslim, we're taught you never know who dies before. What if I die tomorrow? Who guarantees my life? Who's gonna sign a document and say, oh, he's older, he's gonna die before you? Okay, people are gonna speculate, okay, he's older than you, he might die, but you don't know that. My husband is older than me, but he is healthier than I am. So who knows? What if I die before he does? So just thinking like, oh, he's older than you, you have a child, he's gonna die, and that's stupid. Stupid. Very stupid. And I know exactly what I wanted, and I went for it. When I saw him, he's a good man. He's a really, really good man. I'm lucky. I feel like I'm one of the lucky ones. And every time people ask me that, I'm like, should there be something that I'm looking for to be married? I think it's pretty stupid to be married to someone who you think you marrying to spend the rest of your life with, but not love them, but be following something else. Money comes and goes. What if I marry him and tomorrow he's broke? It comes and goes. But even though I feel like years into my marriage, everybody questioned it. His family, my family never questioned it, because where I come from, it's a normal thing to be married to someone older than you. That's nothing. I'm a Muslim too. My prophet was married to younger women, people who are younger than him. It's not a bad thing. I don't know why in America it's like, once you marry somebody older, oh, she's with him for his money, she's with them. So come on. Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of people, including his family, some of them will question it. And I have some people actually ask me really, really selfish questions. Like, some of them even try to find out if I did it for green card, and asking me, did you get your green card? The person actually have the nerve to use it. Did you get your green card before you know? This is now all in the past, because I feel like after many, many years now, some of the family members will actually tell me, you know what? We are so happy you're with him, and tell me things that they like and things that they see. Because if you're genuine, you cannot hide if you're genuine or not. If I was doing it for some reason, after many years now, it will be shown that, okay, she was just doing this to get this, or she's gone. No, I wasn't doing that. And I am into it forever, into my marriage forever. My husband is my best friend. I feel like the first couple of years was rough, but the longer we are together, the easier it became. Especially the first year was very tough for me, because cultural sucked. Like, I feel like there are things in Africa that is huge to us, and here it's like, oh, it's nothing. And there are things that are huge to them here, and in Africa it's like, that's not a big deal. So you have to really understand. And I was quiet, and then I got married into a family that talks a lot, and you have to always be ready to be on the defense. Like, you have to always be ready. So yeah, I feel like right now I talk more than the family does, but okay. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sitting right in front of the Wawa, and sometimes this is why I enjoy people watching. There are things that will just come right. You gotta stop and look. I just saw something. I don't even want to go over it. Okay. Again, yeah, so me and my husband, we got married in June. We live in Jersey. A few years later now, Junior came. The best thing that ever happened to us, we have a mini-me. My husband and I do everything together. Even before Junior, we do everything together. We are like, not only do I love him, I actually like him. You know how sometimes you can love somebody but not like them? Not only do I love my husband, but I like him. I like who he is. I don't mind being around him. I actually like being around him. We can hang out all day, every day. My husband and I feel like we could just look at each other and have a whole conversation in front of you, and you were just sitting there. So yeah, if you see someone being married to someone older than them, it's not always about money or what they can get from them and all that. It can actually be genuine love. He lets me be who I am. That's another thing. My husband, I feel like my son have so much trust in me right now. Sometimes it worries me, and I think he got that from his dad. My husband have so much faith in me, so much trust in me, that both of them, their trust in me make me sick sometimes. I feel like I don't want to do anything to break them. Like, I am always careful. Like, does that make sense? And that's how I am to my husband. He's like my support system, my everything. Yeah, anyway, so I just wanted to come here and just say that. And yeah, I'm gonna post some pictures, and you see my husband, my son, like I always say, we do everything together. And I just saw someone I know. Sorry guys, a friend of my husband was actually walking towards the car, and I just wanted to say hello to them.